Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 399 in Candy Crush Friend Saga, where we have 30 moves to fill 8 hearts. So here are the hearts and the receptacles. We need to get them to look like this, all filled, but they're separate. So we need to strike these hearts directly to see what we can do, or indirectly through some specials. Now I think I want to move more in the center as opposed to along the edges in the beginning. And I want to collect as many red as I can, of course, because that will help Tiffy. But I have very few moves I can make, and this is a peculiar board. We've got a different gravity. This portion is kind of just normal. We start with the top here, and this is the bottom. But then we've got this cutout, and it separates these two spots. So the only way I can make a move here that affects here is if I use some specials. And then down here, it's completely opposite gravity. This is like the top, and this is like the bottom. So I have to be prepared for that, and I've got all of these things in my way, all of these blockers, and I have no good move. I only have this move. Maybe I'll get a reshuffle, maybe this will open things up for me. It did open things up for me, and now I can hit this heart, and when I hit this heart, I'm going to get a little bit of value here, and it's going to travel along this string until it gets to where it's going. So I'm going to do this actually and bring the green through here. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. Maybe I should have gone the other way. I should have probably explored at least, because I'm not getting very good moves. I have the feeling this one's not going to go well for me. But this one in the corner that looks like it has to travel the greatest distance, at least it's now active. Gosh, I wish... Well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a fish and blow this up to hit this a couple of times, and it's going to take these fish out, and these are red, so it's going to help. So I'm going to do this, because if I just take the wrapped fish combo, then I lose the effect of the fish, and really kind of the effect of the wrapped. I like this kind of thing better. I need to make so many moves that hit other things. I'm not able to do anything up here. I'm hoping that eventually something I do down here will affect what happens here, because otherwise I'm in trouble. There we go. And notice that these go through those barriers really easily. Well, I guess I'm collecting red because I don't see anything else I can do. So let's do this and hope for reshuffles. Nope, we got this. There we go. We send off that fish. Now I've got a lot of hearts all together. Unfortunately, I can't do anything that hits them all. I could have made a stripe here and it would have collected 4 red, but it's off in the corner. It would have been hard to activate, and I only have 1 heart over here. So this is not really my favorite opportunity. It's just that, again, I have very few moves I can make on this board. I feel like this one is just kind of unlucky for me, and unless it picks up, I'm not going to be able to do too well. But here, I can hit all 3 of these hearts at once now, so that's good. And now that this is opening, hopefully we will be able to make some moves that affect this area. I could do this. It's not a huge opportunity, though. So instead I'm going to do this, taking out those licorice twirls. I can't hit these directly. Let's go ahead and send this off. It'll at least open things up, and there we go. That fish went that way. Yikes. I can make this stripe, and that would hit up here. Or I can make this stripe, and that might hit this. Let's go with this one, and hopefully, there we go. We've got Tiffy, and she's sending off fish. Let's do this and see where it lands. If it lands on one of these, then it hits along here. That's good. So we got more hearts, and they're actually now finally going through this area. And then I think I'm going to do this and keep working in here while I can, because these guys have a greater distance to travel. Oh, look at this. That's beautiful. So that got collected. These long ones still have to go their route, though, on both ends of the board. I'm going to do this, which hits this a couple times at least. Wow, we got a lot of activity from that. Oh, now it only went once. This would hit this once, and it's close to being captured. This would hit this once, but it would also send out a fish and collect the 3 red I need. So let's do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this now. This one's close to getting done. There we go. So I don't have to worry about that one now. Got a few others I need to take care of. Should I make a fish? Should I make a stripe? I'm going to make a fish. And now I still need 3 hearts to move. This is going to send this one all the way home and move both of these as well. It's going to target all of them. And now that with these close together, can I hit both of them at the same time? No, I can hit that one. Now I can hit both at the same time. But I had such a poor start that I don't see this working out well for me. 2 moves left. I'm going to do this, which sends out more fish. I was then going to do that on the next turn to try to collect more red. Didn't quite work for me. But, you know, we live, we learn, we grow, we go on to the next opportunity. So I'm going to pause the recording. I'll meet you back here with a new board, and we'll see if we can get all of the hearts to find their homes. See you in just a bit. Okay, I don't see any moves I can make up here, but I can make some down here. And we got some nice, oh wow, some really nice coverage on that. Now, I think that this is probably one of the only moves I have. I mean, I could take out something else, the red, to get Tiffy filled, but this is by far the better choice, and hopefully we're going to have some nice progress through all of these licorice locks and onto all these hearts, and the hearts will move. Look at that. These are going to travel. So I've got a bit of luck on this board. Now the onus is on me to make sure I continue that luck by making the very best choices possible, or capitalizing on that luck. I'm going to do this because furthest away. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. I'm actually going to open this up a bit. I do need to see some progress here. There we go. I get another fish. I collect more red. Now we're traveling this distance here. I can hit 2 hearts at least and send a fish to make more. I can hit 2 hearts this way and collect some red. There we go. I can hit 1 heart and make a stripe that hits another heart, and really, actually a couple, sends everything over here. So am I making the best choices? I think I'm doing well. Maybe not the best, but not bad. I'm going to hit these 2 hearts. There we go. Look at that. Got all 3 going. Okay, that one's almost to its home. That one's almost to its home. These are fairly far away. I can make a fish here. I can make a wrapped here. I can't really hit anything directly. I'm going to, well, if I do this, that wrapped candy just really doesn't land anywhere decent, does it? Because the yellow gets put together, and so it's offset from the fish. I was hoping to put those together. I'm going to make this fish instead. Oh, and that was nice. We got some play there. Let's do this. We get a direct hit, another direct hit, and then there we go. We can make a wrapped candy and set off a fish, and that wrapped candy might be of some value. Now I can maybe make a stripe out of it. Okay, so I'm going to hit this and hit this and hit this and change up what's happening here. I like that. That's not a bad choice. But now I'm hoping to get more play over here, and that's where, because I don't have anything here, now all of the fish should come over to this area. I mean, when I set them off, when I deploy them. So let's do this. There. We only have 1 guy left. So at this point in time, instead of trying to set like 2 fish together, it's best if I send the fish off 1 by 1. I can take more fish to do more work on this. So there we go. Now we got it. Alright, so that's how I beat this, but it was my 4th playthrough for recording purposes. It is hard to get that going, and I got a bit of luck here, so I capitalized on it. And that's, I think, what we need to do on these levels that are a bit more tough. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And of course, I wish you the very same luck I had. And as always, thank you so much for watching.